Well, let's move now to Victoria, where there's been some big developments over the weekend. Yesterday, the new Opposition Leader Jess Wilson unveiled her front bench lineup, and frankly, I got to say it was disappointing. It was disappointing because she missed the opportunity to rise above the factional infighting that's been such a stain on the party's brand in Victoria. And it was disappointing because she missed the opportunity to show the sort of political maturity she must have if she's going to have any hope of knocking off Labor in under 12 months' time. Her first mistake yesterday was not to appoint a shadow treasurer. Instead, Jess Wilson said she'll do it herself. Now, frankly, that's a dumb move. Her job's to be leader, to get this rabble of opposition into shape, to sort out the party's moribund campaigning unit, and to give voters the confidence she can turn around the state. As a first-term MP, I think she's underestimated the work ahead. She thinks she can do two of the biggest jobs in the state at the same time as taking 16 seats off Labor, given Labor's got the most brutal and the most effective campaign machine in the country. To beat Labor, she must be across and lead the opposition's overall economic and budget strategy. Of course she must. I'm not saying she can't be a big voice on the economy, but she does not have the time to be the bean counter in chief, nor does she have the time to take the fight up to Labor's woefully bad treasurer when it's the Premier who must be her target. By giving herself the Treasury role, it also looks as if Wilson doesn't think any of her colleagues are up to being shadow treasurer. For a first-term MP, that's incredibly arrogant, especially now that she's dropped one of the Liberals' strongest performers, former Shadow Minister Richard Riordan, to the backbench in what looks like factional playback. Now, with people like Riordan out because of factional games, who's going to be her attack dog? She can't do that herself. And one of the big problems to date has been a lack of fight in the Liberal dog anyway, hasn't it? Now, sure, there has been a good poll today for Jess Wilson, but it's not a good poll for the Liberal Party. Because while Wilson might be ahead as preferred Premier, up 16 points against Jacinta Allen, Brad Batten was 11, she's 16, good on Jess. The party head-to-head, well, that isn't good. In two-party preferred terms, the Freshwater polls got it 50-50 between Labor and the coalition. As I said, the Liberals must win 16 seats to win government next November. Now, you don't win 16 seats on a 50-50 result. After 11 years of the worst government in Victoria's history, the fact that the Liberal Party is still neck and neck with Labor, well, that would terrify me as a campaigner. It would tell me that there is a huge mountain to climb, and there is, and that also I needed my best performers on the paddock, regardless of their faction, regardless of the bad blood, regardless of anything they might have done or said about me in the past. If they're good, they must be on my front bench. Now, given all the union millions that Labor's got and the fact that they've got some 20 times the campaigning staff of the Liberals and a highly politicised public service, plus a weak and compliant media in Victoria, the task ahead for the opposition is massive. And yes, Sunday's opening of the Metro rail loop, it was late and the work was way over budget. But I hate to say it, once it's open, most voters will forget all of that. And as they've done in the past, many will reward Labor for getting things done. And if they don't worry, Labor will waste millions and millions of taxpayer dollars on advertising to remind them. As I said to all the Liberals who contacted me yesterday to ask me what I thought about the front bench reshuffle, I said it was a missed opportunity to put the factional games behind the Liberals and a missed opportunity to use their best people. Because I tell you what, as I told the people who spoke to me yesterday, if you lose again in Victoria, Liberal supporters will never forgive you. The Liberal Party brand will be dead in this state if they don't win next November, and I am not kidding.